All right, so as you know, if you have been listening to this show for any amount of time now, Cassie's life sucks. For all the good that is going on, she's got great kids that are mostly healthy. She's got a husband that is mostly healthy. It's just been one thing after the other in this woman's life where you just are starting to look at the universe going, mathematically, this doesn't work.
I mean, I'm literally at the point where I was talking to a friend from a couple of days ago who lived in LA, and she was giving me the name of her energy healer. And I'm like, maybe it's worth a trip to LA to see a woo energy healer, because it's just, it feels like it's one thing after the other. And it's not one of those things where it's like, oh, you spill your coffee on you. And then, you know, everyone has bad days. And there are a lot of people, I will say, whose lives are way worse than mine. And I keep that in perspective, and I think it keeps me sane. But
no, there's just two.
I
don't know where they are, but I think there's only two.
But man, it's been a year and 4 months since I have been in my house, living in my house, just because we had trees fall in it. Wind went through the roof. It flooded later. It's just been nonstop. Insurance is dragging their feet and messing around with us. So I haven't had access to like my stuff. I lost most of it. And the other stuff I still have, like I haven't had access to in a year and 4 months. And my family just got COVID, and my mom died of breast cancer, and I've lost both dogs in the past couple of years. And it's just, you know, it's these things, if they were spread out throughout life, you'd be like, there are peaks and valleys, but it's all hitting at once. And I'm sort of like, okay, well, I think I've been cursed and I need to figure out what to do.
You might listen and go, well, this is just life-lifing.
No, it's not.
No, this is on steroids.
Like, we were supposed to go to a Braves game and sit in the creme de la creme seats that I begged and pleaded for the company, and they got us seats. And it was right after Chad's birthday, and Chad, Cassie's husband, was so excited about this. And Bart and I, we were going to double date. I'm like, let's give this woman just a little bit of sunshine, right? Like so much. She texted me like 2 days before, Chad's got COVID. And I'm like, what is going on?
And I should point out, it was the first time my family had ever gotten COVID. We had escaped it until this point. That's what I'm talking about. Like we were lucky enough to go, 4 or 5 years without catching COVID. And then 2 days before we get the truest seats, we're like, hey, what's up? We got COVID. And it's stuff like that over and over again, to the point where I'm just like, oh, now I look at the sky and I'm like, well, good one. That's funny. That was a great season plot twist.
All right, so it was a few years ago that your life was pretty bad also, and we did a country song for your life, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, now we can do a greatest hits album. Because we got another one. Back then, what was the country song all about?
I forgot we've already done it.
Yeah, we've done it once for her.
I think it was, so my husband had fallen off a ladder in our house and like completely ripped it. Like the injury to his knee was the worst than a sports medicine athlete had seen on any athlete, or a sports medicine doc had seen on any athlete. So he had to have like 2 surgeries. I was in the thick of like postpartum depression. It was really bad. My mom had fallen off the deck in our backyard and broke her back. Like it was just, that's probably when it all started, honestly. It kicked it off, but it was just a myriad of things. And then we had a little lull, and now we're back for season 2.
Okay. So it was time, as you keep telling us over and over and over again, we joked in here like Cassie's life is like a country song. I mean, it's tragedy after tragedy after tragedy, right? So we turned it over to the musician in studio, Mikey! Yay! All right, you remember Mikey's previous work on SoundCloud?
How many rices in a bowl of rice? Oh, how many rices in a bowl of rice? Less than 1 million, so cut the price. It's almost like a contraceptive device. In other words, no, it's not nice. So I'm raising the bar to a new height. I'm staring down the sights, taking out any motherfucker who can't recite the Bill of Rights. All
right, off the album entitled Fever Dream.
Yeah, banger after banger over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as we know, Cassie's been having a tough go of it, and been tasked with making a country song for her. I think it would help you sent me an email with all the bad things going on in your life. Can we just run through the email real quick?
Yes.
We're going to be here a while.
Now, should we let the song speak for itself, or do we need to go over
we can let the song.
I think you go ahead and give the details out, yeah.
Mom died. House flooded. Insurance ignoring us. 2 ceilings caved in. Wedding dress ruined. Mortgage went up $300 a month.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta pay $3K water bill for a non-house related city pipe break.
I forgot about that one.
Yep.
Gotta pay $2K vehicle tax on the camper, even though it's not a vehicle.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this pissed me off. I'm sorry. Right quick, in this state, we have to pay vehicle ad valorem taxes or whatever. My RV is not a vehicle. It is just a tin box, but because the state of Georgia counts it as a vehicle, I have to pay taxes on it. It's a random $2,000 bill out of nowhere. I'm like, kick a woman while she's down.
It's just one thing after the other after the other.
So, me and Tommy got into the lab and we cooked up this little number here.
Which is perfect for you because you're country is your thing.
Yeah,
right?
and I'm a scientist.
Okay.
So I thought, Mikey, first thing I think of Mikey, you look at his car and he's got this big W sticker on his bumper for Waylon Jennings. And I'm like, what Waylon Jennings would the show know? And I thought, the theme from the Dukes of Hazzard. Remember, just 2 good old boys.
Yeah,
that was
of course.
Waylon Jennings back in the day. So we took that, wrote a song to it, and Mikey is the singer of this.
Cassie's got bad luck. Lord, what she's been through. It wasn't long ago we wrote a song for the show, and now here's part 2. Cassie's mom died, and her house flooded too. Her wedding dress is ruined, and that really got her stewing. She don't know what to do. Still got a mortgage to pay. Can't live in your house, Cass. And the payment went up about $300. Time for a match and some gas. Oh, but that's not all. 2 ceilings, they did fall. Had a city pipe bust, it's enough to make you cuss. $3,000 ain't small. Chad and maxed out the rear. That's when you flew the coop. Insurance company knows that you're cursed, so they've been avoiding you. Will Cassie's bad luck change? Just have to wait and see. But it looks like RV living is given indefinitely. I forgot to mention that I'm a hell of a singer. Classically trained.
The work speaks for itself, man. The work speaks for itself. Cass, is there anything, I know that you have reached out to people to actually smudge your life.
Yes.
There's got to be something that can be done.
They don't email me back. For real. But so here's what I do need. I am desperate. Please send me your Etsy witch. I think, Abby, you've called them Etsy witch. Your Etsy witch recommendations. If you have an energy healer.
Wait. What's an Etsy witch?
An Etsy witch is something that Gen Zers have been paying for good luck. Like the most recent viral sensation was this influencer who got married, and she paid an Etsy witch to have good weather on her wedding day, and it was perfect.
Come on, really?
So now we've all been paying Etsy witches for good luck.
I'll take energy healers. Those are real things. But I only want recommendations because I want it to be as real as possible, right? I don't want frauds. I'm not trying to get scammed, but I do need some kind of help because at this point, it's kind of ridiculous and I'm starting to feel like maybe there's something else going on. So
you're looking for somebody that might have used something that actually worked, that wasn't a scam. You know it worked for them, so it might work for you.
Or even if the friend paid the Etsy witch for a clear wedding day and the weather was good, send her on over. I'll give her a shot. Let's go.
All right, Tommy?
We can always reach out to Renee's colleague, Tim. Now, he has moved to Ohio, but we would have to fly him in. But remember, we had him in, and he did this thing. He works with chakras and energy and can clear houses and all that kind of stuff. But Kristen, he had me hold my hand against Kristen's face, and it was hot. I could feel it. And then he did this where he's pulling stuff off of her. And then I put my hand up there, and it was cool as a cucumber.
I remember this guy.
So this guy was the real deal.
I don't recall this guy.
Yeah, he came in studio and cleansed our energy, and he actually had to start using 2 hands for me. And he said there was something there was a dark cloud or something around me.
Let's fly the guy in next week if he's available.
I'll reach out. I don't know if he could come in next week, but I'll reach
I
out.
need it.
We're
A
all
priest.
desperate. We're all completely desperate. All right. Well done, Mikey. Well done.
The Bert Show.